Hi, everybody. So today we're just going to chat about geysers, who's responsible for the geyser, and who would be responsible for any excess amount over that and for the excess itself. Okay, so just a little bit of a disclaimer. Just bear in mind, this is my own personal opinion, obviously after many years of experience and obviously working out the best ways of doing it, but it's just my interpretation. You may have your own or a different interpretation. Please respect that. And then the second part is, of course, always understand that prescribed rules are just that. They are the prescribed or standard management rules that default to, I'll call it the default rules actually, in the event that you don't have your own rules. Contractual by nature, what does that mean? It means that you can go and change them. So your body corporate may well have changed your rules already in this regard. So not hard and fast. I see many times on Facebook groups or social media arguments going on as if the prescribed rules are the law for everybody. Always have a check. Maybe you've got an alternative rule. Okay, so just on that note, let's get going. So very simply put, there are two main prescribed rules that impact on the geyser in terms of a claim. So number one is prescribed management rule 31. And what that says, I'm going to put that up on the screen here. So I'll let it type away and set up on the screen. So there we have it, prescribed management rule 31. So that basically says, that the owner is responsible to maintain and, if necessary, replace their geyser. So it makes the owner responsible. And naturally, in the absence of a maintenance part for the geyser or geyser insurance per se, the owner would be responsible to replace or maintain their geyser if it's worn and torn. Okay, that's bottom line. Okay, we understand that. Enough said. We're going to move on now to the excess rule. So excess rule would be now prescribed management rule 23.2b. Okay, I'm going to put that up on the screen as well. Let this type out. It's not as long. And basically, that rule makes the owner of the part or the member, it speaks of the member, but I refer to it as the owner, who, for whatever the owner is responsible. So 31 makes the owner responsible for the geyser. Therefore, the owner, in terms of rule 23.2b, would therefore be responsible to pay for any excess pertaining to that geyser or a claim resulting from that geyser. Okay, so definitely the geyser replacement itself would be for the owner's account. So it would follow, in my opinion, that let's just say the geyser cost 13,000 Rand to replace, all costs included, the geyser, the replacement cost, and everything. And there was a 2,000 Rand excess on the geyser and an 11,000 Rand limit. So the owner would be short 2,000 Rand on the limit and would have to pay a 2,000 Rand excess. In my opinion, the owner squarely and fairly would need to pay that 4,000 Rand difference. I consider that a bargain anyway, because if it's insured, it means that the owner is getting away with murder, in my view, because prescribed management rule 31, strictly speaking, says that the owner should be maintaining and replacing that geyser anyway. The fact that it is insured just smooths over the costs and everybody's paying towards that geyser. Okay. Try and align the excesses and limits on the geyser in line with the best interests of all the owners. I think that would be best. I'm not going to go into that too deeply today, but you need to have a broker look at that properly for you. For example, you can have a stainless steel geyser, and that can cost 13. That's why I used the figure 13,000. But have that limit increased to the 13,000 limit so that it can be covered. Okay, so there you have it. The other issue is when the ceiling gets damaged. The geyser is maybe in the ceiling and it comes through and damages the ceiling, and it's the section, call it the member who responsible for that geyser. It's their section. Well, fair and square, then you would pay the excess for that ceiling. Arguably, the body corporate owns half of the ceiling, but it was your geyser that cost it. So my interpretation would be, pay the whole excess for the resulting damage, which is cumulative, usually to the geyser replacement excess. So it could be 2,000 Rand plus another 2,000 Rand for the ceiling. Okay. Then, of course, it could do more damage downstairs. If your geyser causes damage to a section below, it gets a little bit more complex, but the damage that section has below gets the excess first of all, and that owner would have to come and claim it back from you, in my opinion. I'm not going to go down that road right now. That's a deeper excess story, but for the moment, just those 2 points, and I hope that helps you. I am going to suggest that you have a look at our booklet, which you can download. I'm going to put a link here for you as well that you can download, and the rules are quite nicely set out in the booklet. We also have a geyser booklet, believe it or not, which I'm also going to put here for you so that you can download that. It goes into a little bit more detail, called My Geyser. Okay, so all about My Geyser claim. And yeah, a lot more information there as well. Okay, well, there you have it. Have a good one. Don't forget, always like these videos. By all means, please share it with your buddies. And most importantly, if you are a managing agent or a portfolio manager or a trustee, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be subscribed to this channel. So hit that subscribe button and join now.